is so great to have you guys back again for yet another year of DC Fintech Week.
Of all the conferences that are out there, they do the very best job in bringing what is relevant, new, innovative, that's happening in the markets.
In the span of 5 years, we have done something that is completely unthinkable if to be banked was about brick and mortar and if financial access was merely about the traditional ways of doing business.
You can go either to regulator-focused events, you can go to private industry-focused events, but very rarely are they sharing the same stage or at the same event.
How is technology changing what you think of as that?
The breadth and depth of experiences and knowledge that people are bringing to the conversation.
15% of Americans are eligible to be qualified investors. That is unacceptable to me.
We have so many different people from different perspectives.
There's not a lot of events that brings a lot of those different stakeholders together in one place.
There is something really valuable here.
The Federal Reserve, the CFTC, the SEC, we're at Fannie, so we're also getting a spin on the housing markets.
And it just makes it such a rich and engaging conversation. And of course, Chris Brummer's energy just sort of helps light us all up.
Hi, let me get in the middle of the screen. I don't know if you see me, but I exist. I'm here, I'm there, I'm everywhere.
What we're doing here could really change how financial systems work and therefore how the digital economy will work.
You can't say that there's been nothing good invented since the ATM when your grandkid is Venmoing right next to you.
FedNow is the very first system that the Federal Reserve has built that is truly 24/7, 365.
Clearly the hot topic for everyone right now is artificial intelligence.
It is such a foundational technology that is really going to empower so many different things to change in a really positive way.
So what's fascinating is the intersection in this new financial paradigm that's playing out, is that each of these tools are building blocks that build off each other.
The presentation yesterday by Amazon about AI I thought was fantastic.
Innovation like generative AI can really transform industries. Now's the time to start learning and experimenting and understanding that so your employees, your contractors, your interns, everyone gets to take advantage of this boost in productivity that's just amazing.
I do feel like there's a seismic shift really taking place and that you're feeling the ground below kind of shake.
Whether you're talking about artificial intelligence, whether you're talking about digital asset legislation, whether you're talking about payments infrastructure, they all ultimately come back to what are the rules and standards we want for our industry and for this country, and how can we make sure that the United States doesn't get left behind?
Right now, there isn't any framework to regulate AI or a framework to regulate crypto.
You shouldn't invest in anything you don't understand.
It's great to have DC Fintech Week because you can invite the regulators that can come and facilitate those discussions.
We want to understand where they see the future of finance and the role that technology can play. So I think this convening is essential to that process.
How should the SEC experiment in order to generate the knowledge it needs to make the kind of rules that are going to be most effective to deal with new and emerging technology?
Look, I think it's about staying true to one's mission.
It's extremely important that we land on the right rules today so we have the kind of digital future that we really want.
Looking at what the right guardrails are, but also the opportunity in addition to the risk. And so it's been very clear through the conversations here that that's not a matter of if, but it's here now, and that there's wide support and almost urgency in how we look at how to innovate safely in that context.
We're going to talk about the global race for faster payments.
I'm still shocked, frankly, that there are so many people here who've come from all over the world to talk about so many nitty-gritty issues.
That the whole capital market is based on trust. Somebody raising money in the capital markets needs that trust because it will lower the cost of capital.
The most valuable aspect of these events is really the connection and the thought leadership and just sharing that happens.
Even though we're in a challenging market environment, there's still a lot of optimism out there.
Thank you so much for joining us.